Hello and welcome. Today, we are talking about how to use English at a restaurant. If you go to a restaurant and want to order food, you need to know some important words and phrases. We will help you understand them so you can feel comfortable when you eat out.
Yes, eating at a restaurant can be fun, but it's important to know how to talk to the waiter or waitress. When you arrive, the restaurant staff might greet you. They could say, "Hello, welcome to our restaurant," or "Good evening, how many people are in your group?"
That's right. If you are alone, you can say, "Just one, please." If you are with a friend, you can say, "Two, please." If you have a big group, you can say, "We have 5 people," or "A table for 5, please."
After that, the host or hostess will take you to your table. They might say, "Right this way," or "Follow me, please." Once you sit down, the waiter might ask, "Would you like a menu?" Or they might just give it to you.
The menu has all the food and drinks the restaurant offers. You can look at it and decide what you want to eat. Some menus have different sections. You might see appetizers, which are small dishes you eat before the main meal. There is usually a main course section for big meals, and a dessert section for sweet treats like cake or ice cream.
Yes, you might also see a drink section. Some restaurants serve soda, juice, tea, coffee, or alcohol. If you don't drink alcohol, you can say, "I would like a soft drink," or "Just water, please."
Now, when you are ready to order, the waiter might ask, "Are you ready to order?" If you need more time, you can say, "Not yet. Can we have a few more minutes?" But if you are ready, you can say, "Yes, I'll have the chicken with rice," or "I would like a cheeseburger and fries."
If you want to be polite, you can also say, "Can I have the pasta, please?" Or, "I would like the salad, please." Saying "please" makes you sound friendly and polite.
That's a great point. If you have any special requests, you can ask the waiter. For example, if you don't want onions on your burger, you can say, "Can I have the burger with no onions?" Or if you need a vegetarian meal, you can ask, "Do you have any vegetarian options?"
Some restaurants have special meals for people with allergies. If you are allergic to something, you should tell the waiter. You can say, "I am allergic to peanuts. Do you have anything without peanuts?"
That's really important. Also, some restaurants let you change your meal a little. If you don't want fries, you can say, "Can I have a salad instead of fries?"
Yes, and after you order, the waiter will say, "Great, I'll bring your food soon." Then, you just wait and enjoy your time at the restaurant.
After you order your food, the waiter might bring you some drinks first. If you ordered water, soda, or juice, they will place it on the table and say, "Here you go," or "Here is your drink." If you ordered something hot, like coffee or tea, they might say, "Be careful, it's hot."
That's right. And while you wait for your food, you can talk with your friends or look around the restaurant. Some restaurants have music, and some have a nice view.
Sometimes the waiter will come back to check on you. They might ask, "How is everything?" Or, "Do you need anything?" If you are okay, you can say, "Everything is great, thank you." But if you need something, you can ask for it.
Yes, for example, if you need more water, you can say, "Can I have some more water, please?" If you need a fork, you can say, "Excuse me, can I get a fork?"
That's a good way to ask. Also, sometimes the restaurant might bring bread or small snacks before your meal. If you don't want it, you can say, "No, thank you." But if you do, you can say, "Yes, please."
And when your food is ready, the waiter will bring it to your table. They might say, "Here is your pasta," or "Enjoy your meal."
Yes, and if you are eating with friends, everyone might get their food at different times. If someone gets their food first, they might wait for others, or they can start eating and say, "Go ahead, don't wait for me."
That's true. If the food looks really good, you might hear people say, "Wow, that looks delicious," or "That smells amazing."
But what if something is wrong with the order? Maybe you got the wrong dish, or your food is cold. You can say, "Excuse me, I think this is not what I ordered." Or, "My soup is cold. Can you heat it up, please?"
Most restaurants will fix the mistake. The waiter might say, "I'm so sorry. Let me fix that for you." It's always good to be polite when asking for help.
Yes, if the food is good, you can also say nice things to the waiter. You can say, "This is really tasty," or "I love this dish." It's nice to give compliments.
Exactly. Eating at a restaurant is not just about food. It's also about talking to people and enjoying the experience.
Now that everyone has their food, let's talk about how to eat at a restaurant in a polite way. In many restaurants, people like to take their time and enjoy the meal. Some people talk while they eat, and others like to eat quietly.
That's true. And when you're eating, it's important to use good table manners. For example, if you need to reach for something like the salt or pepper, you can say, "Can you pass me the salt, please?" instead of reaching over someone's plate.
Yes, and if you need a napkin, you can ask, "Excuse me, can I get a napkin, please?" Napkins are useful for keeping your hands and mouth clean while eating.
Also, if you are eating something that has bones, like chicken or fish, you should be careful. Some people eat with a fork and knife, and some use their hands, depending on the food. If you are not sure, you can look around and see how other people are eating.
That's a great tip. And if you need more sauce or dressing, you can ask, "Can I have some extra sauce, please?" Restaurants usually have extra condiments like ketchup, mustard, or mayonnaise.
Sometimes, the waiter will come back to check on you again. They might ask, "Is everything okay?" Or, "Do you need anything else?" If you are happy with your meal, you can say, "Yes, everything is perfect. Thank you."
But what if you don't like the food? Maybe it's too salty, or it doesn't taste the way you expected. You don't have to eat it, but it's good to be polite. You can say, "It's not my favorite, but thank you."
Yes, and if you really can't eat it, you can tell the waiter, "I don't think I can eat this. Can I order something else?" Some restaurants will let you change your order, but some might not.
If the food is too hot, you can say, "I need to wait a little. It's very hot." If it's too spicy, you can ask for water or milk to help with the spice.
And don't forget, if you're sharing food with a friend, you can say, "Do you want to try some?" Or, "Can I taste yours?" But always ask first before taking food from someone's plate.
That's important. Good manners make the restaurant experience better for everyone. Now that we've talked about eating and table manners, let's talk about something important: ordering more food or making changes during the meal.
Yes, sometimes, you might still be hungry and want to order something else. You can say, "Can I order another dish?" Or, "Can I have one more, please?"
If you ordered a drink and you finished it, you can ask, "Can I get another soda, please?" Or, "Can I have a refill?" Some restaurants offer free refills, which means you don't have to pay for another drink.
That's a good point. And sometimes, you might want to order dessert after your meal. The waiter might ask, "Would you like to see the dessert menu?" If you want to see it, you can say, "Yes, please." If you're full, you can say, "No, thank you."
Many restaurants have desserts like cake, ice cream, or fruit. If you want to order, you can say, "I'll have the chocolate cake," or "Can I have some ice cream, please?"
If you're sharing dessert with a friend, you can say, "Let's share one," or "Can we get 2 spoons, please?"
Yes, but what if you can't finish your food? Some restaurants let you take the food home. You can ask, "Can I get this to go?" Or, "Can I have a box for my leftovers?"
That's a good idea. Some people don't like to waste food, so they take it home and eat it later. The waiter will bring you a box, and you can put the food inside.
That's a nice way to end the meal. But if the restaurant is busy, the waiter might ask if you need anything else. If you are finished, you can say, "No, we're good, thank you."
That's true. And sometimes, people like to stay and talk after eating. If you want to relax, you can order a coffee or tea. You can say, "Can I have a cup of coffee, please?"
Now that we've talked about ordering food, eating, and ordering more, let's talk about something very important: paying the bill.
Restaurants want to make sure that new customers can find a table, so it's good to leave when you are done.
That's right. In some countries, people say the bill, and in others, they say the check. Both are okay. When the waiter brings the bill, you can look at it to see how much you need to pay.
Yes, when you're done eating and ready to leave, you need to ask for the bill. In some restaurants, the waiter will bring the bill automatically, but in many places, you have to ask. You can say, "Can I have the bill, please?" Or, "Can we get the check, please?"
A tip is extra money you give to the waiter for good service. In some countries, tipping is very important, and people usually leave 10% to 20% of the total bill. You can say, let's leave a 15% tip, or I'll leave $5 for the waiter.
Sometimes, restaurants add a service charge to the bill. This means the tip is already included. If you're not sure, you can ask, is the tip included? If it's not included, you might want to leave a tip.
That's a great point. Now, let's talk about how to pay. Some people pay with cash, and some use a credit card. If you want to pay with a card, you can say, can I pay by card? If you want to pay with cash, you can say, I'll pay in cash.
Yes, but in some places, tipping is not common, and people just pay the exact amount on the bill. It's good to know the rules of the country you are in.
Yes, if the restaurant doesn't split bills, you and your friends have to decide how to share the cost. You can say, let's each pay half, or let's divide the total.
If you are with friends and want to split the bill, you can say, can we split the bill? Or, can we pay separately? Some restaurants allow this, but some don't.
That's a nice way to end the meal. After paying, you can say, have a nice day, and then leave the restaurant. Now that we've talked about ordering, eating, and paying the bill, let's go over a few more things that can happen at a restaurant.
If the service was great, you can also say something nice to the waiter before you leave. You can say, thank you for the great service, or the food was amazing.
Some people also write reviews online. You can say, the food was delicious, and the service was very friendly, or I loved the atmosphere of this restaurant. If the experience was not good, you can say, the food took too long, or the service could be better.
Yes, sometimes, people like to leave a review after eating at a restaurant. If you really enjoyed the food and service, you can say, I will recommend this place to my friends, or, this was a great experience.
Yes, making a reservation is a good idea, especially if the restaurant is busy. The person on the phone might ask, how many people, or what time would you like to come?
That's true. Reviews help other people decide if they want to eat there. And don't forget, if you ever want to make a reservation before going to a restaurant, you can call and say, I'd like to make a reservation for 2 people at p.m.
This makes it easy for the restaurant to find your table.
And when you arrive at the restaurant, you can say, I have a reservation under the name Alex, or I booked a table for 2.
That's right. Going to a restaurant can be a fun experience, and now you know how to use English to enjoy it even more.
Now, we've talked about so many useful words and phrases for eating at a restaurant. We learned how to order food, ask for things politely, use good table manners, pay the bill, and even leave a review. If you found this podcast helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share it with your family and friends.
Thanks for listening. See you next time.